52 Mondays. Change your thinking, change your life. My name is Swindle III, and I'm here to talk to y'all today about a journey or experiences that I went through. Why 52 Mondays? Well, it's 52 weeks in a year, and to me, Mondays are new beginnings. Every Monday, to me, is a new way, new goals, new things to do, new thoughts. I leave the last week in the past. I only go to my past to learn from it, to recall some things, and to get better. That's it. When we driving, we looking straight ahead. We don't drive looking in the rearview mirror. We only use it as needed. So, what is 52 Mondays going to be about? Well, in my profession for the past 20 years, I've been a helper, right? I've helped out so many people with children, families. I've been an investigator, a case manager, a youth advocate worker. I've been a mentor. I've been adjunct professor. I've been in multiple roles in my career so far, but every role has taken me back to helping somebody. So I needed to help myself at some point, right? I needed to learn how to help myself at some point. So what 52 Mondays Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life is about this journey and this experience that I went on that started maybe about 4 to 5 years ago. And I've been on this experience and this journey, and it's kind of changed my life. It's changed my thinking. It's rewired my brain to think different ways, to think outside the box, to forgive myself, to talk about my emotions, my fears, to get over a lot of things, and to talk about a lot of things that men normally don't talk about. So, in talking to my students as of recently, they tend to think that men at my age don't go through any crazy things, don't go through any ups and downs, because we don't talk about it, right? We don't sit around and teach them and guide them and let them know that, yeah, life is going to be crazy as hell sometimes. Life is going to get hectic, it's going to get wild, but we can deal with it and we can handle it, right? By learning different skills, by learning different coping abilities, right? By networking, by talking to other people, by blowing off steam, by communicating with other people and knowing that you're not alone. You're not the only one that feels like this. There's millions of people that feel the same way that you feel, but a lot of times we think that what we feel, that we're alone in those feelings, and we're not. We're never alone in those feelings. So, with these episodes coming up, we're going to be talking about a lot of things. We're going to be talking about fear. We're going to be talking about anxiety. We're going to be talking about depression. We're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about education. We're going to talk about learning new things, new skills. We're going to just talk about being men and being in spaces where we don't feel fearful to talk about certain things that might be out of the ordinary to talk about for men, which is really not out of the ordinary. It's just that we were taught to keep it inside. We were taught to sweep it under the rug. We were taught a lot of things that we need to really revisit. And we need to really understand that we have to talk about these things. And it could be amongst each other. It could be with a therapist. But again, it has to be someplace safe where you don't feel that it's going to be used against you as a weapon. So these upcoming episodes, look out for them. Look out for episode 1. It's coming very soon. We're going to have fun with this. We're going to talk about it. It's not going to be easy to talk about, and it's okay. I specialize in talking about things that are not easy to talk about. Again, I was an investigator for child abuse and neglect, so I had to talk about all kinds of terrible things, all kinds of hard things, all kinds of stuff that you really don't want to talk about, but I had to talk about because it was my job, it was my career, and it's what I did, was help children, keep children safe, and help families and get families assistance just to be better. So, listen, it's my experience, it's my journey. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what you should do. I'm not really telling you anything but what happened in my experience. And perhaps you could use some of it, perhaps you can't. But check out these episodes. Again, comment, ask questions. Let's talk. we got to start the conversation somewhere. I developed a program where I work now, a mental health program, and my theme was start the conversation, because many of us, and I'm talking about men, we don't talk about this. We don't start that conversation. We could talk about sports, we could talk about money, we could talk about music, we could talk about everything else, but when it comes to mental health, when it comes to trauma, when it comes to stuff like that, we don't say anything about it. We just sweep it under the rug like it's not there. Meanwhile, shit's oozing out of your body, oozing out of your pores. So, come on back. Let's talk about it. Peace.